All right, now the next joining method is called the spit splice, and that's because we literally use our spit to join these two yarns together. And no, I'm not joking, not a joke. These two strands of yarn will literally be in my mouth in a few minutes. Okay, so let's talk about how this works. So the spit splice has its limitations in that it only works for animal fibers. So wool, alpaca, mohair, camel hair, cashmere, synthetic and cellulose fibers like acrylic, linen, cotton. This method is not going to work for those types of yarns. All right, so what we're going to do is take one strand of yarn and we're going to untwist it. Basically unravel the plies from it. So I'm just untwisting it right now, and I'm going to pull the plies apart, and it's going to get a little bit fuzzy, I can tell. This is a wool yarn. So I'm going to unravel it about 3 inches or so. The more you unravel, the more secure the join is going to be. So now I've unraveled one strand of my yarn. It looks so cute and fluffy. Now I'm going to lay it down and take my other strand of yarn and do the exact same thing. I'm just kind of lightly untwisting it. All right, so I have unraveled my 2 strands of yarn. They're just really nice, soft and curly right now. So what we're going to do is lay them on top of each other. And now this is where the spit comes in, okay? I'm just going to put this in my mouth. Ugh, okay, so hairy. Yeah, that's my spit right there. I've got all this hair in my mouth. Okay, now what we're going to do is sandwich the yarn together and just rub it in your hands. And the spit combined with the heat and the friction from rubbing them like this is going to felt your 2 strands of yarn together. So just continue doing this for like a solid minute. And when we unclasp our hands, you will see some magic happen. Da da da! This beautiful join! Look at that! Look what your spit and hands and yarn have wrought. All right, so this is basically our join. It has fully felted together here, and if you pull it, it's very firm. It's not going anywhere, okay? So this is the join that we have made. You'll see that where it joins, it's not very pliable or very soft, and that's because the join has been felted together. If you feel like there are very bumpy areas on your yarn, what you can do is just take a pair of scissors and just lightly kind of trim it off. Again, very lightly. You don't want to snip off your yarn, but you can definitely do that in areas where you feel like it's a little bit furry or, you know, a little bit bumpy and not very even. So that is how you joined 2 strands of yarn with a spit splice. Missing someone.